Hey there, it's Steve.
And Courtney.
From Serious Keto, and what are we doing today?
Today we've got 3 keto-friendly rice substitutes we'll be trying out.
Yes, first we have riced cauliflower, which is kind of the probably oldest or most...
Common.
It's been around for a while in the keto community. Thumper's going to join us, it looks like, maybe a little bit later.
Yeah, he wants some attention.
Say hi, Thumper. Hello. Okay, you can come back later. Then, more recently, we have hearts of palm rice, and I've used this in a couple of videos, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely the Egyptian rice video, I remember that. And, brand new, this is just being released today. Lupini rice. So, what I would like to do is first maybe go through the nutritional information on them.
Okay.
Then we can see how easy each is to prepare.
Okay.
And then we'll taste it.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna take a look at the nutritional information on this because it's ginormous and I won't need my glasses. So serving size on this is 1/2 cup or 66 grams, 16 calories per serving, 0.5 grams of total fat, 3.9 grams of total carbohydrates, of which 1.2 are dietary fiber, which is a net 2.7 grams, and 1.3 grams of protein.
Next we have the hearts of palm, same 1/2 cup serving, 25 calories per serving, 0 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, but 2 grams of fiber, making that 2 net grams of carbs, and we've also got 1 gram of protein.
Okay. So you said 4 total? Okay.
4
total grams.
4 total, 2 net.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Now, interestingly, I weighed this out. Well, first off, when I got this package, I thought, this feels like kind of a small package versus like the Aviate Rotini.
Okay.
But what's the weight on it? 8 ounces and
8 ounces.
so still the same weight.
Okay. So this one's different. It's 1/3 of a cup.
And that's
serving size.
And I weighed it out
Okay.
for the grams, and that's the dry serving size.
Okay.
These are automatically moist.
Okay.
So.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's not 1/3 of a cup cooked.
Okay.
It'll
Right,
probably be
double-ish,
something more. Yeah.
Rice tends to. 130 calories, a little higher than that. 4.5 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbohydrates total, but we've got 17 grams of fiber, taking us to 3 grams of net carbs, and also 18 grams of protein in here. So that's awesome. That's high.
Yeah, so in terms of net carbs, it's fairly close. I mean, this is the lowest in net carbs, but I was kind of surprised that net carbs, this is the same as the rice cauliflower.
Yep.
Now, one thing, it's a nitpicky thing.
Okay.
And I may have other nitpicky things as we go on because I can be that way, but it's 4.5 servings per container. I don't know why. Why not just call it 4?
Yeah.
All right, should we go ahead and prepare some of these?
Yes.
So here's the rice cauliflower. It is supposed to go in the microwave, I believe, for 5 minutes. Does that sound right?
4 to 5.
All right. You know what? I'm not going to press play quite yet because then that's going to be making a bunch of microwavy noise while we're trying to do the other stuff. So I'm going to get our water up to a boil for the Lupini rice. For the hearts of palm rice, it says that we need to start it for about 2 minutes over medium, then add some butter and cook for another 2 minutes or so. So medium.
How's that smell?
I don't know what I would compare it to. Kind of a little bit like bamboo shoots, maybe.
Okay.
Bust it up a little bit here. Our heat isn't quite up to medium. Obviously, we're putting this in a cold pot. But we got a full-out boil with a quart of water. And this says cook 2 to 4 minutes. I would imagine probably on the shorter end if you're going to add it to some sauce and then bake it or let it simmer in some sauce. Since we're going to eat it straight up, I'm going to go about 4 minutes. Now also, my experience with all Lupini products, or Lupin products, is they do tend to want to foam up and boil over. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this, and I'm going to turn on the microwave for 5 minutes so we can get our riced cauliflower going. So this is what I'm talking about here. We're dangerously close to a boil over. All right, next, we're going to drain this. Drain this as well. So we have the cauliflower rice, the hearts of palm rice, and the lupini rice. Now, I would say of all of them, the hearts of palm looks most like rice. The lupini, that reminds me a lot more of orzo, which is kind of like if rice and pasta had a baby. So our initial test on all of these is going to be with no seasoning at all. There is some butter in the hearts of palm, which might make that taste a little bit better. But first we're going to go just plain, starting with the cauliflower rice, or riced cauliflower.
Yeah, I mean, it tastes just like cauliflower.
Yeah,
Steamed cauliflower.
Yeah, steamed, chopped up cauliflower. Yeah. You're not going to confuse this with rice.
No.
Next up, the hearts of palm. I really like the flavor of that.
I do too. It doesn't taste like rice, but...
No, I'm trying to decide what it tastes like. It's something almost, boy.
It's got a little bit of a tang to it. It reminds me of like artichoke hearts, bamboo shoot. It's got that same tang.
Yeah, I would say artichoke hearts, and it does have that slight, almost vinegary sort of a note to it.
I love it.
I
like it. I could eat it all.
Yeah, I could eat this just plain with no seasoning at all.
Same.
Next we have the lupini rice, orzo. I think I needed to cook that a smidge longer.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But if we were putting this in some sauce, like if you were to open up some, I don't know, pork, a little bit of salsa in there or some enchilada sauce, and then just let it simmer for a few minutes on the stovetop, I think this is probably the texture we wanted. It's a little al dente.
Yeah, but it's the most ricey, carby type feeling grain that we've had.
Even though it looks less like rice than the hearts of palm, it probably is the closest overall in texture. The texture is somewhere between rice and pasta.
Yeah, it is pasta-y.
It's got that chew to it that's a little bit like pasta. So, honestly, I think, well, you know what, I think we need to cook this a little bit more, just to give this a proper test. But then I want to put some seasoning on each of these and see what we think. Does it elevate the cauliflower rice? Does it change our opinion at all? So we kind of came to the same conclusion off camera that the hearts of palm is probably best for Asian type rice things.
Yep.
The lupini, probably Middle Eastern, maybe Mexican, Spanish.
Yeah, or even just creamy. It needs sauce. It needs...
Yeah, like an Alfredo or just some sort of cream sauce. The rice cauliflower, I think that becomes something you put in a stuffed bell pepper or a meatloaf or something like that.
You can really use it for anything.
I think that the cauliflower taste on it is strong enough that it might overpower a lot of other dishes unless you really want that cauliflower flavor.
Yeah.
So what I'd actually like to do, I'd like to start with the hearts of palm because you created a little sauce for
Yeah,
it.
I just made a little Asian sauce. Figured it needed some fat, some oil to counterbalance the tang. So peanut butter, sesame oil, soy sauce.
Sriracha?
Nope, no sriracha.
You didn't put sriracha in it?
No, I thought I put sriracha on the cauliflower.
Oh, no.
Okay, hopefully I put a good amount, not too much sauce.
Okay.
We'll see.
That's pretty tasty.
I really like it a lot.
I think if you put the sauce in it and then sort of stir-fried it a little bit too,
Yeah, and
that'd
then
be really good.
use this with a stir fry. Oh, it'd be so good.
A little chicken on this too.
And some more veg. That's just my favorite sauce too.
I mean, I like it. I think that the shape is a lot like rice, but texture-wise, it doesn't have the sort of gumminess that rice has.
No, it doesn't.
It is a very clean chew, kind of like an artichoke heart or
even more similar to the rice cauliflower.
yeah,
So,
but tasty.
yes.
Now I'm going to give the riced cauliflower and the lupini rice the same treatment here in terms of topping, which is going to be some Mediterranean seasoning. I really think like some feta would be great
Okay.
on that, but I've got some fresh.
We can put feta on it too. I mean.
No, I've got some fresh Parmesan, Pecorino Romano cheese, whatever. It's a hard cheese. First the cauliflower.
Yep.
Still mostly tastes like cauliflower. Oh, you're gonna sriracha it. We're kind of going fusion here. Mediterranean, Asian.
Better. Spicy.
Now the lupini.
Okay.
That is a really good flavor combination right there.
Yeah.
I do see what you say about something creamy. You know, maybe if you mixed just a little bit of cream, a little grated Parmesan, a little Italian seasoning or Mediterranean seasoning,
Yes.
and you have an absolute winner.
It's exactly what it needs, or even like a creamy and like some sauteed mushrooms, sauteed onion in there. Like, think of like what you do with risotto, like a creamy risotto, but with this, I just could even do like lemony and cheese.
Well, incidentally, in the most recent issue of Milk Street Magazine, they have a recipe for lemony orzo with feta and arugula.
Yeah, that'd be perfect with this.
And maybe chicken, too.
Okay.
So that is likely going to be a recipe within the next couple of weeks on this channel because orzo now, in terms of ingredients, is back on the menu.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to declare like a winner in terms of these because I feel like they each have their own separate purpose.
Totally.
I almost said purchase. But what I will do is down in the link below, I will include an Amazon link for the Hearts of Palm. I thought I still had the box, which is why I made that gesture. The Hearts of Palm that I buy, the price on that really seems to fluctuate. It was relatively low, and then I used it in a video, and then people started buying it, and the price shot up. The Lupini rice, I believe, is $10 a bag. However, I will include a coupon code that you can use at the Amazon checkout for any product from Aviate. So their rice, their pasta, the lupini flour, the lupini flakes, the pancake mix, the brownie mix, any Aviate product, 20% off with my coupon code.
Cool. I'm so hungry. But it's good. Yeah, I think it's just really important to remember that they all serve different purposes. And you have to think about what do I want to eat, and then from there kind of go with what substitute you want.
Absolutely. But you will definitely see more rice recipes on this channel now that we've kind of dialed in a couple of them.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yes. See you next time.
Thanks for watching.